Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you Road to a League Play 100 Plus episode 8. And basically in this episode, I drop 85 kills and 8 deaths, I believe. Hold on, let me check the scoreboard really quick. I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, 85 and 8, 6 caps, 14 defends, and one of them ended up leaving at the end. Well, before the end, obviously, but for the most part, it was 4v3. Well, yeah, so one of my teammates ended up leaving as well, and then the end of it was a 3v3. But anyways, without all that, that's pretty much all I need to say about it. I'm using the M8 on Yemen Hardpoint, running Lightning Strike, Stealth Chopper, and the Escort Drone. And I probably could have dropped 90. I messed up a few times. I mean, I guess I technically could have dropped 100, but you know, I'm getting closer. I'm getting real close. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be trying to play League Play. That's one thing about it. So I don't know. I'm getting kind of back into that Modern Warfare 3 mode since Call of Duty Ghosts will be coming out shortly. So I kind of want to get back to that Infinity Ward style. But I'll try for another like 2 weeks or so. I'll be playing League probably. But after that, I'm gonna be done. But anyways, that's pretty much all I really need to say about the gameplay. It's pretty self-explanatory what the series is. Obviously, Road. I'm trying to get 100 kills solo in League Play. There you go. One thing I also will just quickly point out is that when you record League Play from theater, it doesn't show the ranks. And basically, the reason I record League Play from theater is I just don't feel like stopping and starting in like the recording every time when I'm playing League Play. Like I'll just sit there. I don't even have my shit on when I'm not even like live recording for League Play unless I'm doing obviously my live comms for Road to Master. But basically because you don't need it, because the games will always be in theater because you know there's a dedicated server host, so the games are always in theater. The host never dashboards obviously, so I don't feel the need to live record everything in League Play. But anyways, that's the reasoning for it. And yes, if you go to theater, there are no fucking League Play ranks in the kill feed, or not kill feed, whatever, like the name that pops up. Okay, I have at least like 5 comments every video telling me that this isn't League Play. It is. I promise you it is. Anyways, let me talk about today's commentary topic. So, hold on, let me pull this up before I even start talking about it. So, Gfinity, I want to be talking about that basically for the rest of this Basically, I want to talk about my Gfinity predictions, but I'll do a quick rundown for everyone that is not aware of what's going to be happening. So, Gfinity is going to be on Saturday, so 2 days from now. Not even 2, it's less than 48 hours to be honest. It's like 30 hours or something, I don't know. But basically, it's a Call of Duty tournament. It's over in London, and pretty much all of the top American teams are going, I think, except for FaZe. I think everyone else is going to be there, so there's 6 American teams. Hold on, I remember. Hold on, let me pull it up. Basically, what it's going to be is, it's going to be Saturday morning. Yeah, so that's the thing. Since it's in London, for everybody in America, it's going to be a weird time. So the time that is supposed to start is Saturday morning at 5 a.m. Eastern time. So figure out what that means for you. It's like for me, I'm Central, so that would be 4 my time, and then I guess 2 on the West Coast, and then 3 Mountain or whatever. Anyways, that's the basic rundown of it. I believe it's on twitch.tv/Gfinity Alpha and Gfinity Bravo. Just check Twitter on Saturday morning if you want to watch it. You'll see it. Plenty of people will be tweeting it. I'll be tweeting it out. So there you go. You'll be able to get the link no matter what. But basically, it's going to be a pretty interesting tournament, and there's 16 teams. There's, okay, so from America, there is TK, Optic, Complexity, Envy, Curse, and Unite. So those are the 6 American teams, and the rest are all from Europe. There's some from, like, you know, actually, like, you know, UK, then there's, like, some from France, and then I think there's, like, a Spanish team, maybe even, and a German team. So, yeah, the rest of them all from Europe, and basically, this is going to be my predictions for it, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to give you my top 8. I haven't really thought about it too much. Well, first let me say this. The team that I would like to win, you know, personally, who, like, my personal team who I'd like to win would be Envy, although I don't think they will. They just haven't shown me that consistency yet to where I can predict them winning tournaments just yet. But hopefully they better finish top 4. But if they don't finish that, I consider it a disappointment. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What I do want to talk about now, okay, so I'm going to start out with number 1, obviously. I'm going to go down because I haven't really thought about it, but I kind of have. So I think Complexity is going to win. I think they're going to regain their title, and the reasoning behind it is because it's Gfinity rules. So Gfinity rules are a bit different from MLG rules. There's no sentry gun, there's no shotguns, there's no LMGs, there's no MMS. I think there's a few other things. Like there's none of that bullshit. No riot shields. So the reason I don't think that Unite is going to beat Complexity is because Unite uses some of that stuff, especially in Search and Destroy, and it helps them. You know, Ricky does that whole riot shield strategy and stuff. They won't be able to do shit like that at Gfinity, so I don't think they're going to be able to beat Complexity. Because as far as teams that use the most like basic stuff, like the non like cheap or stupid shit or whatever. Complexity is the best when it comes to stuff like that. So that's why I think they're gonna win. But who knows? I could be wrong. They've been arguing a lot, but I think they've always argued a lot. They have a lot of dynamic personalities on that team. So that's how I feel. So second place I think is gonna go to Unite. Because even without all the their weird strategies and stuff, they're still a very very good team. And with the addition of Killa, I think they become an even better hardpoint team. Probably around the same for Search, maybe a little worse because Embos is like a S&D star, but probably a little bit better for CTF as well. So Killa brings some good stuff to that team, especially like just a winning like attitude to that team. Killa just he knows how to win. So and him and Parasite definitely know how to win together. So I think they're gonna get second. Those two could honestly probably flip flop. I don't know. Those are probably everyone's top two. Well, I'm sure Optic probably has more fans than that, but realistically those should be your top two. Anyways, Complexity Unite, and now third place. This is where I was a little confused on who I should pick, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Envy. I really think Envy's gonna step it up finally. Like every event, like if you look at the teams on paper, Envy probably has, I would say, the best team on paper, as far as like just the 4 players, but their chemistry just hasn't really been there. So if they can like get it working, whatever their problem is, they need to get that shit working. I think they'll be number 3. If they can get it working 100%, they'll win, but I'm not gonna make that bold of a prediction right now. So I'm gonna go Envy third, because I think they're just a very good team on paper. They just haven't been playing like they should. So I don't know. That's why I put them at third, and then I gotta go to Optic at fourth. And I would have put TK at fourth over Optic because TK's been playing really well, but they don't have their full team, and I'll talk about that in a second. So I'm gonna put Optic at fourth, and the reasoning I'm putting Optic at fourth is they do usually seem to finish top 3 every event, but for one, they haven't played an event in a very long time, and all these other teams have, and they have a new roster, although a lot of the other teams also have a new roster, and also I don't, you guys already know, I don't really agree with the way they play online, because once again, it's just my opinion. I don't feel like that's going to work on LAN. There's 2 things that I feel are not going to work on LAN as well. One, Optic, they have a very strong online game because they have that quad host, and then the second thing is just Nadeshot Scorpion and Big T's pistol. I noticed that as well. Big T has been relying a lot on that pistol, and I don't see that pistol doesn't work that well on LAN. Like it doesn't just destroy everyone like it does online. So I don't know. He's been kind of relying on that a little bit too much in my opinion. But anyways, that's just my opinion. And plus, Optic hasn't played in a real event in like over a month or so. I don't know. They definitely have been like the least events out of all the people. So I don't know. They might be a little rusty in my opinion, but they've been looking pretty strong online. But we'll have to see if it translates over to LAN. If they're playing as well as they are online, on LAN, they could probably get second or even win it, but I don't think they will. So anyways, Optic at fourth, then I got TK at fifth, simply because they're playing with Stainville instead of Goonjar, and I don't believe that they're as strong a team with Stainville, mainly just because they haven't practiced with them as much, they don't have as much chemistry and stuff. But Sharp said that they did get better at CTF, but they probably got worse at Hardpoint, so I guess that's a trade-off, but it's not a good trade-off because you only play 1 CTF in a best of 5 and you play 2 hardpoints, so that's probably not good. So I got TK at 5. Now 6, this is where I can see a EU team sneaking in, and it either is going to be Infused or Epsilon, but the problem with that is both those teams, I believe they don't have their real teams either. I know Mad Cat can't go, and then I don't know on Infused. I think one of them can't go. I don't know, but I know Mad Cat ain't going, so that's kind of a problem because he's probably a top 5 EU player. But yeah, so that's the thing about Epsilon. I'm pretty sure Jerd's gonna be there, so Jerd's gonna go in. But I don't know. I'll say Epsilon at 6, and then I'll say Curse at 7. Everybody knows about Curse. I want to see how well they play with Miracles, but I don't know. Curse really only placed top 5 at one event, I'm pretty sure, and that was at Anaheim. They placed 4th. They haven't really had any other really good finishes like that, I don't think. But anyways, and then the last team is either going to be Infused or TCM, and I would normally, now even though TCM got second place at the last Gfinity, they lost Monksy, and Monksy was the one who dropped, I think he dropped 45 or something, maybe even more than that. I think he dropped like 48 on Impact. And that was back when they had everyone too. Well, not everyone. No, was it? I'm trying to think. The last Gfinity, did they have everyone? I think they didn't have Karma at the time, but they still had a very strong team on for Impact. And Moxie dropped like 50 on them almost on Yemen Hardpoint. On Yemen Hardpoint, they got destroyed, and that's what really made an impression for me. Moxie was definitely their best player. They don't have him anymore, so I don't know about TCM. And the same goes about Infused. I don't know that much about them, but I know that they're one of the top EU teams. So I'm either have to go with Infused or TCM. I think I'm gonna go with Infused for 8. So that's my top 8. I don't know, those predictions could be wrong. I think some of those will be right. I think my top 2 will be correct. Well, unless of course the bracket doesn't work out correctly. Like say Complexity and Unite end up having to play before the finals, because I'm pretty sure it's a single elimination. So if it works like that, my bracket could be a little thrown off because I don't know exactly how it's going to match up on Sunday. But for now, just looking at the groups and stuff, that's what I think is going to happen. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. 85 and 8 on Yemen Hardpoint. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like rating if you did, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys later with another video. Peace.